Sorry, Al. I'm not taking your. I just want to comment on what Steve is saying, because this is something to also do with the culture of German football. You know, in England, we are used to talk to one man at the club. That is the manager. That is a weak system, because sometimes Ten Hag got to talk about everything else than football, for example. Pep Guardiola is the only one from the club who is there. In Germany, it's 10 to 15 people. German football, I'm not saying it's a soap opera, but it's as close as we get. Bayern will have 10, 15 people who are doing politics. We've discussed that so many times when I had a go at Oliver Kahn or Salihamidzic or Dresen or Heiner or Beckenbauer or Hoeneß or Rummenigge. There are people all over the place. And that's why I'm not saying that Tuchel did a 100% right thing. But sometimes I think where we disagree, Stevie, is that you speaking like a college teacher or telling your pupil, that is what you're gonna do. But when you're there, and you know that, Steve, you've been in that position so many times, that is the way you get it out. Because you know that I've been working with that host for 3 years. He is one of the best in Germany. And he felt that I can have a go here because he will let me. Lothar Matthaus is standing there, and you, as a human being, this is the only chance you have after winning 4-0 at Dortmund. You feel this is never a chance. Was it right? Not 100% sure. I'm sure that maybe you should be calmer, as you're saying, and do as a lot of managers, just saying when people don't expect it. But again, I'm a defender of emotional people today. I realize.
No, it's the managers' union today.
The reason he gets involved, Stevie, I think, is very simple: ego. You don't get to this level without a sense of ego, of defending what is it that you've done and how you've done it, and that you've earned your place to get to be the manager of Bayern Munich, that the position wasn't just given to you. You've done a lot of work to get to this point. Where I have an issue with Thomas Tuchel, I don't mind if he goes and attends the conversation with Lothar Matthaus and the host. No problem whatsoever. But actually have a high level of discussion, not a petulant discussion, not well, I'm not going to answer that. No, if you're going to show up and you're going to be part of the set, then, hey, have a high degree of conversation. And that would have been far more interesting for us to listen to a legend of the game in Lothar Matthaus and Thomas Tuchel, who's managing one of the biggest teams in the world, in having an actual conversation in which they're exchanging ideas. And that is far more productive for everybody. But once you make it into this petulant, sort of childish behavior, then whatever is it that you wanted to say, whatever is it that you wanted to express, gets lost in the behavior and the message is gone. It was an opportunity for him to express his ideas, Thomas Tuchel, but I think he wasted the opportunity because he acted like a child. And that I think is a problem. He was right to say, hey, Lothar, we won 4-0. What do you got to say now? This is how we played. This is what we did well. This is what we were working on. And it's good to see it out on the field. And again, these are my ideas, and the team was able to execute today. And Lothar Matthaus may have had his opinion, and now we're having a good conversation. This wasn't a good conversation.